on I-75.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, hey there. I'm Bubba.
I'm Travis.
We're the Bottle Brothers. And today we're looking at a Michigan product.
The New Holland Beer Barrel Bourbon.
Absolutely. I'm pretty excited about this. I am a huge fan of New Holland as a brewery and a distillery, just because they do really cool, interesting stuff. Back in 1997, they started doing some stuff with bourbon aging their beers, and that was the Dragon's Milk Stout, and that was extremely popular, especially here in Michigan. And now they're distributing across 38 states and in 4 countries. And with that, they've been growing and growing. And now, they also make distilled spirits, like this here.
What's funny is that this distilled spirit is actually aged in New Holland beer barrels, thus the name, the Beer Barrel Stout, or Bourbon Beer.
He's gone and confused himself now. So here's the reason he's confused is because we're taking a look at this. Dragon's Milk is aged in former bourbon barrels, and back in the day they weren't making their own spirits, so they were aged in sourced bourbon barrels. And this is aged in former Dragon's Milk beer barrels. So the barrels that these are being finished in first held bourbon, then held Dragon's Milk Stout, and then held bourbon once again. So, forgive his slip of the tongue.
Yeah, what he said.
What are you getting on this, man?
So the notes on the bottle say that you get a lot of toffee, and that is definitely the truth.
Absolutely. This is definitely not your traditional bourbon.
It smells so sweet.
Oh.
You get caramel from it too, though, or at least I am.
Oh, absolutely. There's, I think I said in the Jefferson's Ocean video that in all my favorite bourbons, you get this nice, sweet candy store smell.
Yeah,
and this
that's exactly what it is.
Exactly. But this is darker than that. It's dark and rich. I can only imagine that must be coming from the...
yeah, it's got to be coming from the
beer barrels.
The beer barrels.
What else am I getting? Hold on. So the thing is, it's coming directly from stout barrels, which is a naturally creamy, sweet
Let's drink
beer. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not overly sweet on the palate, though.
But it's not harsh either.
No, not at all.
Oh. So. Oh, man. That's really good. This is the first time I've ever tried this.
Likewise. I'm actually going to put some ice in this because I know how much Bubba will hate it.
I don't hate it. Oh, there's something sweet, creamy coming across on the palate, and it must be coming from the stout barrels. Wow.
Oh, that is so good.
Wow. Okay, I'm trying to give tasting notes, but I'm just excited by
that. The ice in that really brings out the beer barrel, or the beer barrels. Just that beer barrel out.
Yep, absolutely. When you put it on ice, the beer comes out.
It's almost hoppy.
Ooh. Come on, tasting notes, man. We're professionals here.
Well, while Bubba is racking his brain to find a few words bouncing around up there, did you know that the mash is actually distilled in the potholes around Michigan?
Oh, that's... the state of Michigan is an amazing place. I didn't know they were making beer in potholes. Oh.
That's not actually true. Just a heads up. So like I said, you get a lot of the hoppy flavors from the beer,
Right.
but it's not ruining the bourbon.
No, this is extremely balanced, extremely sippable. It's at 40% volume, so it's not going to be too harsh, not too much alcohol content.
Not at all.
I'd actually like to see this at a slightly higher alcohol content. But, no, I think that's what I've got to say about this. Let's give it a rating.
All right.
Let's go with friendliness. For friendliness, man, on the palate and on the nose, this is nothing but friendly.
No.
I'm going to give this a 9.
Yeah, I give it a 9.
Value, for coming from a craft distillery, I don't think this is more...
I believe this bottle is $40 in Michigan.
That's nuts. That's awesome. So for value, I'm definitely going to give this at least an 8.
Yeah, 8, 9, somewhere around that area.
Absolutely. Complexity,
Complexity, I think, is where this one falls off.
yeah, it's
So-
it's one or two really nice notes.
Exactly. It's got 1 or 2 really nice notes, but there's not a lot behind it. You get the
Exactly.
coffee, you get the hoppiness from the beer barrels,
With the smooth cream, and then that's it.
and the smooth cream, and it falls away.
Exactly. Super friendly. I think this is a great break out a bottle and
This-
drink with your friends.
This would be a great breakout and drink, or this would be a great starter bourbon.
Exactly.
As well.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have to say about the New Holland Beer Barrel Bourbon. Until next time, here's to potholes. That is damn good.
It is really good.
Wow. Shit.